Now, people have asked me the question, what have you learned in experience design? Well, I think foundational to everything we've done is understanding how to empathize with people in the right way. Now, people will say that they know someone, but it's something else entirely to show it. So, really, what's the point of a capstone course? Well, I think it solidifies everything you've learned getting to this moment. In a way, it's foundational. And I think this helps to bring in the first point of the takeaways that people matter. In fact, it's built into our beings that people matter. It's wired into us. Now, when we make decisions or if we face challenges with others, if you pay attention, you can sense how your immediate inclination is to wonder how it might affect them. Now, most of us have let that sense slide in us, preferring to do things in a more mechanical way. But instead, we should focus more on enabling that side of who we are. Now, this leads to the next major takeaway. It's called need finding and discovering pain points. Now, it's a fact, things don't really go our way. I mean, they never go our way. But the problem is we get so used to this that we stop paying attention to things we can actually change in our own lives. This is where need finding comes in because it's objective. It requires someone else, someone like me, that's trained to actually find these pain points that you can't see anymore. How valuable would that be for you to have someone who could identify ways to make your life far simpler and far easier? I mean, it'd be incredible. And that leads to one of the other takeaways is about information and data. Now, these days, data is everything. I mean, you have to realize you can measure anything. Now, the benefit I bring as a result of 422 is understanding how to gather data, how to measure these experiences, these abstract concepts. Now, one of the great overarching metrics we use today is called Net Promoter Score. Now, this Net Promoter Score is simply a promoter base over your detractors, or the ones who leave. And this is a score ranging from positive to negative 100. What it is a metric that's a benchmark. It helps your company check your pulse. How are you really doing? Then, using these metrics and using the Net Promoter System, you can actually drill down to understand where you're falling short and begin asking questions there. Now, the sooner we can realize that our customers are on a journey of their own, the better we can be at making their journey a pleasant one. There are so many methods of collecting data. They are basically all, though, for the same purpose, and that is creating a moment that matters. Now, moments are crucial. They're so incredible for us. In fact, Chip and Dan Heath wrote a book about this concept and basically the power of moments. The fundamental idea within this concept is that moments have the power to impact. Now, not all moments are the same. In fact, there are several different ways they can impact us, including elevating an experience, producing an insight, instilling pride, even fostering connection. Now, this idea of connection is actually deeper than we realize. Essentially, for any one person to really have a positive, motivating, engaging experience, they need to have three things: autonomy, competency, and relatedness. Elevation moments are ones that build peaks. They're high points to an experience. And these, a lot of times, are when people experience high levels of positive emotion. They're important. Now, you can also produce these peak moments by breaking the script. This is a term used to denote changing social norms to better experience a moment or just kind of live in the present. Another moment is called an insight moment. Now, oftentimes these insights are times where you'll help lead someone along the path to where they'll discover an answer or a realization for themselves. Moments of pride allow for an opportunity of recognition, celebrating achievements, milestones, and this is one of the places we need to improve as a people. We just don't let this have enough attention in our world today. Now, some might ask the question, why does this all even matter? But I think that you and I can agree that it does, simply because you matter, I matter, people matter, and business in the world today just doesn't understand that anymore. So we need to use what we have learned to create a better experience for others. We need to take what we've learned and be the catalyst for change. We need to make something wonderful. And that's what I learned in experience design, and that's what I believe this capstone is all about.